Hello everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Saturday. She's here, Miss Natasha Denona Mini Love Palette. I got this yesterday, but I'm just making the video on it today. So this is a new palette, a new mini that came out from Natasha Denona. It is $33 Canadian. It's here now at Sephora. It is not the same shadows that is in the Natasha Denona Big Love palette. Not the same shadows at all, which was great because I know a lot of people were wondering if it's going to be the same shadows, but it's not, so hooray for that, right? So I'm just putting on my Gerard Cosmetics eyeshadow base. This is just going to be hopefully a quick little video because then I'm off to Giant Tiger to pick up my bathroom shelf that I ordered last week. It's here now. I just got to email, so we're going to go in and grab that. And chillax until my live tonight. Don't forget, I will be live tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm here with a raggedy old tank top on. My raggedy old, like, red, I don't know what kind of pants you can call them. They're almost like capris, but they're cotton. I call them my cleaning pants because when I go to clean, I put them on. Yeah, so obviously I have to get changed before we go because I look like a strill on Bond Street, as my mother would say. Okay, first I'm going to show you the beautiful palette. So here are the gorgeous shades, and it starts with, this one here is called You. So You Are My True Love. Isn't that sweet? And I'm just going to play with the shades, and I'll swatch it on my hand as I go, because we don't want the video to be, 25 minutes. It shouldn't be. God help me today. I'm like, anyway, there's two mattes in this palette. I'm looking for a brush. Ooh. This is the Farah brush. Really, really nice blending brush. If you see it on Ipsy, it's a 3 mini tapered blending. So it's brush number 3. It's called mini tapered blending brush. Beautiful brush. There's two mattes in the palette. So U and R. This one here is U. And I tell you, when you look at the shade in the pan, I'm like, oh, maybe it's not that pigmented, right? Maybe it's not going to do the job. But then, look at that. Stunning. Isn't that stunning? To get a shade like that to be that pigmented. And then that is R. So R is a darker, it's like a, I don't know, like a dark, almost kind of a purpley look, but I don't know, brownish purpley kind of thing. So those are the only two mattes in this palette. So I'm going to take the shade R. You are my true love. Ian McMoo, my boo-boo is my true love. And I'm just going to put that in my crease. Oh, the formula is fabulous. So I did try this yesterday. But we're gonna make the video today, girl, because I know I haven't been around in a couple of days. Also, I'm planning on making a video, not like a not what's new in Sephora kind of video, but I don't know how to word it, because I was gonna do what can we buy in Canada. So what's new, like in the pharmacy, what's new at the Bay, even Beautylish. Beautylish has got some brands that Sephora doesn't have. And Beautylish is really good because if you spend over $100 on Beautylish, you get free shipping, right? But you still have to pay for the duties. And the one thing I like about Beautylish is that's all taken care of before, it ships, like the duty fees. They charge you for that uphand. So you don't have to worry about it, right? And like a $100 order. So if you decide to, order something from Beautylish, and they have a payment program too, which is great. So, and what I like about Beautylish, so say I want to order that By Terry palette, right? And I want to go on a payment plan for it. I order it. They give me 2 payments. Let's say if I order like $100 worth of stuff, it's going to come up to being about $112, I think. Something like that, right, in total. And that's with your duty fees included, because your shipping is now free. And what I like about it is that you can do it in 2 payments. And so if I order today, my last payment, so I paid today, and then my final payment would be March the 1st. But my box gets sent out right away, and I get it in like 2 days because it's coming by FedEx, I believe is the company they use. So that's what I like about Beautylish. So I was going to add that in there because I know, like I said, there's some brands on Beautylish that we cannot get here in Canada. I was kind of hoping, like, so if, say, Manny MUA's brand, if he doesn't go to Sephora, and I think I heard someone say that he said he never would go to Sephora, but now I don't know if that's true or not. I'm sure I heard somebody say that, but I don't know if it was Manny himself. So don't quote me on it, right? But that would be, you know, if we can't get him here at Shoppers, which ideally that would be great for us Canadians to get all of our favorite brands like Natasha Denona, you know, and, you know, indie brands like Laura Lee Los Angeles and Manny MUA's brand. And I know there's some other brands, you know, if we can't get them in Shoppers Drug Mart, it'd be nice if we had a choice to get them, you know, at Beautylish, right? Or even the Bay, and which I forget all the time. The Bay has some brands that Sephora doesn't have. Like, Sigma is at the Bay. And I don't know. So when I do my research, I want to see how much stuff Sigma actually has that's new. Or the Bay actually has that's new from Sigma. Because they've come out with a few new releases. I really, really want to try their eyeshadow palettes. I really wanted that Corda Rosa palette for the longest time. And I know they've come out with other palettes that are, you know, gorgeous that I'd love to try. So I have to go look at the Bay. I forget to order from the Bay. I forget about that. Are you like that? Are you know, forget that, wait a minute, the Bay actually has makeup. And it's not, you know, just makeup that we can get at Sephora. It's different brands as well. I forget about that all the time. So that's a video I'm wanting to make in the next few days. So at least we know we do have options other than Sephora, you know what I mean? And just to see what kind of brands are in those stores that are not at Sephora. So we're aware that, oh, wait a minute, we can actually get this stuff somewhere else. And we don't have to worry about duties. So now I'm just taking that dark matte. I'm just putting it on my outer corner here. I don't want to make it too dark because we are going out. I was going to do 2 different eye looks with it, but we're going out to pick up that cart, so I don't want to look like a complete clown going to the store. Oh my goodness, there is so much going on with that drama without a pot to pee in, and Tati, I don't even want to say Tati, even though it's, you know, she's a plaintiff in the lawsuit, but we haven't heard a word from Tati. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're in a lawsuit. They're not saying anything. They're not going on social media, you know. But this, without a brain cell, she just don't shut up. And then I watched Emily Baker made a video going through a court document a couple of days ago. Now, I know she went live last night, and I believe I had heard her say there's supposed to be some other court document live that was supposed to go or be processed or passed in yesterday. I know she went live last night. I haven't seen it, though. I think it was like a response or something like that to Salty, who is Tati's lawyer. Anyway, this, oh my goodness, like this stuff that she was talking about on her video, and this is all documents, legal documents of what they have, Tati's lawyer has sent into the court about what Without a Crystal Ball is doing, and it is crazy. Oh my good Lord. You know, I wonder if this is gonna set, because I know it's a defamation suit, right? And after all, that's what it's about. I wonder if this is going to help more YouTubers when people come out and say, like, make allegations against them, like false allegations. Because there's been a lot of YouTubers who's been through the ringer in the last couple of years, right? And there has been, I mean, some allegations are true. Granted, some are true, but then there are some other things that are false. And some of them are really quite serious, you know what I mean? And wow, some of these allegations, I mean, they're very serious. And then to have the whole world saying you're this and you're that, you know, without it being proven that it's true, you know, not arrested, you know what I mean? Having no, you know, no policemen looking into it and stuff like that. But the whole, you know, I just wonder, I mean, there's a lot of hate, you know, a lot of hate on Twitter for different YouTubers and celebrities, you know what I mean? And some of them are, you know, they're quite, it's quite serious, some of these allegations. I don't know. I just say, listen, until some things are proven in a court of law, like, don't be the person to go around saying that this is indeed true. You know, until there's undeniable proof of certain things, you know, like, because that's crazy. So I wonder if this, with what's going on with Tati now and the defamation suit against, without, I don't know, what do they call her? Without a pot to pee in, without a brain cell. Oh my God, they have so many words for her. I wonder if it's going to start some kind of precedent. You know what I mean? That when haters, drama channels, you know, it doesn't matter who it's against, good people and the bad people out there in the beauty community, you know, if it's going to make some kind of precedent, you know, if somebody comes out and makes a video, like, let's say, for instance, that girl on TikTok who came out and said that Jeffree Star and Kanye West were having a relationship, which, right, okay, because right, and then he took a selfie and in the background, the reflection, they said it was Kanye West in that reflection. I mean, anybody with a brain cell can look at that picture and go, how did you get Kanye West out of that, right? You know, some things are just completely out there. Whether you hate the person, love the person or not, you got to think for yourself sometimes. You know, just because people are saying things on social media and just because you don't like this person, like you seriously don't like this person, you really got to use and think your brain for a minute and go, is this true? A lot of these other things could be true about that person, but really think about some things and go, is this true? You know? Yeah, I wonder if that's going to make some kind of precedent that, you know, a celebrity or, you know, no matter what form of celebrity they are, if they're a YouTuber or, you know, movies, singer, whatever, if they can do something about it when people are on social media and saying things, making allegations that are not true, you know? I wonder. So what I did was I just took the shimmer, which is called My, and it's this one. And that's what I just put on my lid. I was going to use the other one, the Love one, the more pinky one, but I didn't go that way today. But this is a beautiful shimmer on its own, especially if you got that dark brown kind of in the background. So it's pulling a little bit of pink in there, but oh, that is a beautiful color. Yes, I like what I did. I like it. So there is a little bit of kickback on the pan with that one shimmer. And look at Miss Natasha Denona. I didn't even use my fingertip for that shimmer. Like I used my brush. I didn't even go in with my fingertip. How fab is that? I also forgot to put on highlight today. So yeah, that's why I wonder if because of this case, eventually when it's over, because there's a lot of back and forth, like, I don't know, if I were Tati Westbrook, I'd be like, okay, when is this going to be over? You know what I mean? It's just without a leg to stand on, just don't stop. So they're, you know, the lawyers are all over whatever she's doing. I don't know. Kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Like, she made an allegation that Tati's husband did something really terrible to a family member. And Tati was like, no, girl. Say what you want about me, but you're going after my family now. This has to stop, right? And I don't blame her for it. And like I said, whether you hate the person or not, you know, and you see things flying around Twitter or whatever, rumors or stuff like that, you really got to take a moment and go, okay, how much of this is true? How much of it is not? You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's what, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if there's a lot of children, when I see things being reposted and things that are said, and, you know, I'm like looking for, well, where's the actual evidence of some of these things? You know what I mean? And there's not, you know. Sometimes I wonder if this is like a 12-year-old who is, you know, going off and spreading around this stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess because I'm 46, I just have seen people go through things in my life, you know, in their life, false accusations, and just living, and enough that you've lived enough to know, wait a minute, especially with social media too, is like, okay, yeah, you don't have to like certain people, but you gotta use your brain for a second and go, how much of this is actually true? You know what I mean? It's crazy. It is crazy. Anyway, this Natasha Denona palette, girl, here she is again. Beautiful, stunning, right? Absolutely stunning. Okay, Miss Tom Ford. All right, I'm going to put on my Tom Ford mascara, a little bit of highlight, get dressed, and go get my bathroom shelf. I might actually get some bed sheets because Madison needs some new bed sheets. And I know Savannah needs a new comforter set. So I'm thinking I'll check around Giant Tiger, see what they got. That wasn't too bad. I ordered it last week on Saturday and it's here today. So, anyone else ever order online from some of these stores? Like Walmart. I know you can order online from Walmart. I know for most people, like in Alberta, was it in Alberta or Winnipeg, where, like say if you walked into Walmart, you're only allowed to get your essentials. Everything else was closed off, like clothes and makeup and stuff like that. So I guess they really want you to order online then, right? That was my question too. So in Alberta or Winnipeg, I can't remember where it was. I thought it was in Alberta, but maybe it was in Winnipeg or Saskatchewan. I can't remember. Somebody remind me in the comments down below. So even if you walked into, say, your Walmart and you can't buy clothes, or because I know it was Christmas time, you couldn't buy toys and stuff. Did that then mean that, so say if you wanted a winter jacket, you had to go online and buy it, but you can still get it, but you had to go online and buy it? That's my question. I'm assuming that's the way it went down, which, as we know, a lot of people didn't get their gifts for Christmas because of the way the post was, and just because everybody's ordering online. I mean, that's some people's only hope, right, of getting anything is to order online, especially if you live here in a city, or in cities where it had those rules. We're not into that rule. They didn't lock us down from buying clothing and stuff. Where is my highlight brush? Oh, I have one. Where did Gentle Lord did you go? Too many brushes, girl. All right, highlight. Where's the highlight I picked out? I can't find it. Honestly, it was the Becca one, wasn't it? And I literally cannot find it anywhere. So, we're going with this one. What is this? Star Island. It must have fell down somewhere under my desk, and I haven't been able to find it for a couple of days. But yay, Shop My Stash is tomorrow. I'm excited about that. So what I've been doing with the new things I've gotten this week, I just keep it on my desk so I know come tomorrow, just before I get ready for my Shop My Stash video, then I'll make sure I write down everything on a piece of paper and put it in the bags that, you know, they're supposed to go into. But, ooh, I like you, Miss D. So that's my final look, everybody. 20-minute video. Unbelievable. Isn't that pretty? Oh my God, this is so stunning. If you've never tried Natasha Denona, she's got a bunch of minis. I prefer her minis over her big pan palettes. I love it. When she comes out with a mini, and I know it's shades that I love, I'm all over it. I love the formula. You can't go wrong. There was a little bit of kickback on the pan with this shimmer, but I used this one yesterday and there wasn't. And there's no kickback with these two. I have yet to use this shade here. I'm just going to swatch those two for you just so you can see it. So this one here is called Love, and this one here is called You. Beautiful. There you go. This one has a shift to it, so it looks pink here. And then when I look at it, it looks like a bronze, like an orangey color. So it's, and if I move, you can see the pink to the orange. So it's got a bit of a shift, the one that was called You. And this one here is called Love. So very happy to get that. And that's it, everyone. I will see you tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Bye, everybody.